Do you remember the first time we met, Gabrus? It was at an MTV Music Awards.
Okay.
And we, I believe it was the same day that they gave us the shittiest seats. It was like after season 1 or maybe 2 of Workaholics, and they gave us the worst seats, and they sat us like in the 300 section. We were way the fuck up in the rafters.
Oh.
It was the MTV Music Awards.
Yes.
And then we just walked. We were like kind of pissed at our seats. So we're like, let's just go get drunk. So we go to the bar outside. Gabrus is out there. We meet him for the first time.
What? That was him?
We pound vodka sodas.
Because was he guy code at that point?
Yeah! I don't know how we knew. I think he just came up to us and was like...
Geico Insurance?
No, Guy Code, doing the Guy Code show on MTV.
Oh, I know nothing about that.
I think it might have been right before. Do you remember he came up to us? And it was me and Durs, I remember specifically really chopping him up. And he came out to us and was like... he was like, hey, I'm new in town. I'm a big fan. And then he was just kind of a cool dude. So we just drank with him for like an hour.
And by the way, if you say that to Adam, anybody out there, you say that to Adam, he'll party with you all night.
Yeah, I'll party with you all night.
I remember this, Adam. Do you? I think I got... we went and then we walked up, right? And we took champagne from the...
And then we were like, well, let's just walk and see how close to the stage we can get until they kick us out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Walk with confidence. So we walked all the way. People just were like, Workaholics was still new. That they were like, oh yeah, those guys, okay. And we walked all the way to the front. We see Kanye West in the front row, and we're like, okay, find a seat. And then
sit down.
We sat down right behind like Foster the People. And they won.
Gosh,
they
you
won.
have a great memory. This is great.
This is crazy.
They won because we ruined their shot. They won like best new artist, and they're like showing them in the audience, and then it's me and Durs looking blackout drunk right behind them.
Yes,
and we got there. We're drinking.
Somebody unearthed that photo.
The guy who's handing out the champagne. Was like a fan of ours, and we're like, and I guess they give champagne to the first few rows because Kanye needs champagne, and so we were like, keep them coming. So we're just holding like 6 goblets of champagne.
Bro.
It was like free pizza, but we were like, oh no, keep it coming.
Yeah. And do you have pizza?
And we're just pounding it. And then the woman that's sitting next to us, I go, do you guys need any champagne? Because we got the hookup.
Oh,
and she goes, yeah. And then her husband says something to me, and she goes, do you know who my husband is? And I go, nope, seems like a pretty cool dude.
Right.
And he goes, it's Philippe Dumont, who was the head of Viacom, the boss of everything.
Winning.
The titan of industry. And I go, very cool. And his friend is sitting next to him, and I go, are you a titan of industry as well? And he goes, I own Sprint.
Right. It got real.
You guys,
at that point,
cool.
You guys want some cookies?
He had no idea who we were on his 10th network.
At that point in the night, I remember being like already out of the building, having been kicked out for smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah.
You were already hitting rage, Kyle. You started to already punch people's like rear view mirrors.
I remember getting out of there like in time because I was like, "This is."
Yeah, we ended up having like a really cool night, and Kyle decided to go fight a parked car somewhere.
I made it home, but that was when I was getting out before the fucking steam exploded. You know, like I remember thinking like, "Ooh, I got out just in time." That's a very public event.
Well, I remember we were all a little butthurt and bummed at the seats that we were given. We're like, because like Workaholic,
like Nosebleeds, like people were asking us why we were up there.
Yeah, Workaholic fans were like looking back at us, being like, "Why are you way up there?"
It's crazy.
And we're like, "We don't know."
We don't know.
We don't know.
Maybe because if they sat us next to the president of the company, we would fucking embarrass ourselves.
Yeah.
I know exactly why we are where we are.
Yes, there was a reason. They knew why. And was that the same night that I jumped on stage with Katy Perry and
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, we went back behind the thing with like the press, and then we just like ducked in there.
Yeah. Yes, because we knew Tyler the Creator, and he won.
That's
right.
He won some award.
He must like New Faces of Comedy. I don't know.
Not comedy.
Maybe not.
No,
maybe not
that. Yeah.
Could
Probably
not be
wasn't
that.
comedy.
And
It was the music awards, bud.
And then it was for all the press, so they could take photos of people holding their trophies or whatnot. And it was right after, I think, Tyler, and then Katy Perry's next. And then I hop on stage going, Workaholics coming back out October 12th or whatever the date was. 0 people took a photo. Nothing happened. And then they're like, just get off the stage. I'm like, okay. And then I get off the stage. Katy Perry, who didn't even, it took 15 seconds for me to do all this, if not less time than that.
Right.
The head of like press for MTV called Isaac the next day, our manager, and was like, Adam needs to apologize to Katy Perry.
That's right.
And Isaac's like, Adam's not apologizing to Katy Perry.
Right. What a G, by the way.
Yeah, that was
horrible business decision. Could have apologized. Could have like been in her next video.